Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes and welcome back to Kick Around Kingdom. And I should have made this video a bit earlier, but a lot of things distracted me and I just didn't have the nerve to record Kingdom as of recently, and I have no idea why, but don't you dare get near Mystic Flower. Don't you dare get near Mystic Flower. That's the last thing you want to do right now. Anywho, let's take you over to Fun Fair. Where the club? Yeah, you just go over to fun place. How about? See, look, you're home now. You're in Golden Cheese Place. Sure, why not? Anyways, this video is going to be a little overview video on Menthol Cookie, primarily because I wanted to do it before, and I was going to do one with Doyle, and the problem was, I didn't do one with Menthol, so I was like, well, I kind of got to get that done, because if I don't, then, that's not good. So, with that being said, unfortunately, I won't be really able to, read comments of the video because I wanted to be primarily focused on the cookie by itself. But still, if you want to leave your question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the videos, then feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, then that's what matters the most. And where are you even right now? You working? Oh, okay, you're just in that corner. Okay. Are you about to have a chat with Sherbet? No, you're just Sherbet just casually passing through people as they would. If you pick them up, he looks very peeved. He looks very. To be fair, I kind of expect that from a cookie like this because he's very intellectual and he has well, let's just say seltzer cookie, seltzer water. You know, has a big crush on him. Which, by the way, you plop him down and he just rubs his suit, just I got dusty or something. Look at that. Okay, I'm fine. But I think before I actually go ahead and really go in quotes, first of all, I'm just going to set you down right here just to look very simple. See, look, you have some like-minded intellectuals just sitting right there. And I'm pretty sure there's a conversation, and it's ironic that Celtier right here. I think you two should have a conversation. Do you? Let me just check.
Breeze void of cheese or
Please,
smoke?
let me get you. Do you?
How
yes,
quaint.
you do. Alright, look at this. Bridging in unfamiliar lands. How exhausting. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then we have Seltzer, who's probably just going to be looking at all. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's Brother Menthol Cookie. Gotcha. Sweet little Menthol. I wish the quotes do, contain... Oh, it's actually the thoughts. I wonder what he's thinking about. Probably about research. Are you guys say something? You two guys say something? I'm getting a little hungry. He's just thinking about food. He's so deep in thoughts. Oh, yeah. As the gracious ages Hollybear just listens to me. Oh, gosh, oh, gosh, oh, gosh, oh, gosh. Oh, yes. Because whenever I think about lunch, that's one of my crush. He's just... He just sits down in front of her just oh, okay. He thinks about what he wants to eat. And then just yeah. Sure. Camera, stop messing me up like that. Now he's got placed all the way back here, didn't they? I know you want to keep talking, but I gotta go ahead and explore some of your quotes after I see this. This whole area is filled with cookie. I gotta fill this whole area up. It's big and wide too, so I can slowly expand, but it takes a lot of materials. Look at that, 400 axes. Are you kidding me? I mean, I could do that, but what about the other stuff? Anyway, now's not the time to bother about that. I need to see what you have to say.
Many cookies here are in need of prayer.
I don't know what you mean. I mean, this guy just, he just had a traumatic past. And this guy, he just likes to get you out of your money. This is,
That's free!
Okay, maybe Menthol, you might have a point.
Hark! Oh, lead us to paradise.
Buddy, you're in it. Welcome to the kingdom. This is my kingdom. Okay, maybe it's not the paradise, but hey, there's a little sugar gnome right here. Maybe you can talk to them. Maybe they have good information that you can speak of.
By thy grace shall I guide cookies to paradise.
Your whole sugar cookie run? She's not around, is she? I don't think she is. Okay, good. Because I don't want you to say that when Eternal Sugar Cookies... I guess you could say... Is that Pavlova? Of course Pavlova would be in this... Why wouldn't Pavlova Cookie be in this area? Anywho, and also sweeping up. Anywho...
Perhaps this kingdom, too, shall receive their call.
No, probably not. Good job for wiping up your glasses, which, I wonder if that's a Did you see that? Did you just see a little heart of I'm assuming that must have came from Seltzer. Like, or he came, a little bubble heart just came right behind him, popped right in the back of his head, and he was just like, wait, what was that? Okay. Didn't even notice. It makes me wonder if Salsa Cookie has, like, an animation where, like, she blows, like, some, bubble. And, like, you know, it just goes off somewhere. But, and it just, if she does, that's actually really cute. That'd actually be worth it for making a short for. Even though it's a small detail, I love and adore very small details of this game. I'm being 100% honest.
Their divine will holds no doubt.
You probably might have some dialogue with Do-IL, but, I feel like that should be for the Do-IL video if I were to do an overview video with them, because I think that would spark a little bit more interest.
The light of salvation cannot be found in these lands.
Nice. What? There's the bubble, of course. Light of salvation can't be found. Well, okay, well, that's just kind of rude. Like, seriously, I have you in here for a reason. I'll put you in a little jar if I need to.
These poor souls have not yet seen the truth.
Buddy, you saw the truth. You saw the truth for yourself. You better at least bundle yourself in that whole batch of poor, like, souls. Because you saw everything for yourself.
Many cookies here are in need of prayer. The light of salvation. You know nothing of our sacred teachings? What a pity.
Yeah, you say that and just stick to brooming. I don't think I want that in my life.
Let us seek out future disciples of faith.
Well, I'm not sure if you'll find one, a paladin, bratty child, and the whole dragon. Or a space deity. I don't think there's many who would want to accept your faith.
Many cookies here, their divine will. These poor souls have many cookies here. The light of salvation cannot be found.
You got anything
in
else
these
to say,
lands.
bud?
I will deliver their word here in this kingdom.
Well, you're gonna be trying, but you're probably gonna need a lot of words to make that happen.
By thy grace shall I guide cookies to paradise.
We don't want that.
These poor souls. Let us seek out future. Perhaps this kingdom too shall receive their call.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, you do have more quotes, but if I ever get their call, I'm just gonna hang up the phone. That's all I'm gonna say.
Perhaps this kingdom too
You
shall
have more
receive
quotes, by the
their
way, but it's in
call.
your little info screen, your menu.
Fear is but a chance to test your faith.
So when I'm being confronted by a polar bear, and I'm scared, I have to try and confront that thing to test my faith, even if I get ripped to shreds and my throat slit. Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, thanks.
Their teachings guide me.
That's actually your, from what I remember, I think that's your gotcha quote for when you get first pulled. So, I don't know what guides you now after all the thing that happened in the story.
This temptation will prove my unwavering faith.
Temptation of what? Being blessed? Plebs, I need to tell you something right now. Religion is not my strong suit. I barely know little to nothing about it, and I'm not trying to diss on anyone who likes it, because, like, if you're a part of that stuff, or you're trying to learn into it, that's totally fine. That's something that you're gonna be into, and that's fine. I'm one who's, like, blind to it. I am just very inept in regards to that stuff, which is weird, because I was kind of raised in a family like that, but I just like being who I am.
This temptation will prove my unwavering faith.
Yeah, sure, get hit by a black bear.
Let the Almighty into your heart and find healing.
I could just go to therapy for that. I could just talk to my mama, like that'd probably be just as good.
Divine will dwells within order and structure.
Yeah, I know order and structure keeps a lot of things intact, but what happens if that order and structure summons a giant deity that wants to eat everything? Is that oath?
It is as their eminence has taught us.
Okay, I think you just lost your mind. I think this is why I don't correlate with your stuff. I swear.
The trial of temptation begins when your faith wavers.
What? Doesn't that mean yours kind of did the same? Because, like, didn't you have, like, the thing when, like, Do-IL appeared, and they were just like, something seems off, and then, like, you judged them because you were like, oh, you're probably not real, and then Do-IL was like, oh, yeah, well, check out this thing I got. It's, like, my official signet, and you were just like, he's real. And then you went through the same thing, okay? Maybe that's why you're trying to preach about it. So, of course, maybe that's why, personal experiences and all that, but come on. I'm here.
Their teachings, it is as their eminence has taught us.
You call them so many things now, and what's to be fair, I guess it makes sense, but like their eminence, their divinity, their soul, whatever, just their radiance, anything like that. Just as long as you got a nickname for them, it makes it work.
The trial of temptation. This temptation will prove divine will. This fear is but a chance. Repent and they shall await you with open arms.
Isn't repent for a different term? Like, I know what the term repent means, but I thought, should it be used, for... You call me evil? How dare you? Anyway, you do have a story that I want to go ahead and get reading here. It's kind of lengthy, but it's fine, saying, Menthol Cookie. Walking down the hallways of the St. Pastry Order's Cathedral, you might catch a waft of a refreshing scent, which means that Menthol Cookie is performing a ritual nearby. Armed with rationality and logic, Menthol Cookie challenges the notion of blind faith. Over cookies, or other cookies of the cloth... Cloth? Whatever. Other cookies of the cloth joke that his presence alone can lower the temperature in the room. In reality, the coldness of his rational mind hides the fiery yearning for divine truth. Such fervor has earned him deep admiration for some, yet Menthol Cookie himself remains none the wiser. A more pressing question has been bothering the priest as of late. The word of the godly creators could not be more different from the truth unfolding right in front of his eyes. Is there truly salvation for Cookie kind? Armed with rationality and logic, Menthol Cookie is prepared to put his faith to the test. So, like, is he good? See, like, the thing I'm confused about is, like, is he still putting that faith to the test? Because, like, you know, he saw everything in the story that, like, unopened up within him. He saw Doael get absorbed along with, like, dozens of other cookies. That includes, you know, the one cookie from the Odyssey, which I'm pretty sure, fun fact, in the wiki, I think it just says that, I think it's Wilf Way. Whatever, in the story, or, like, in the wiki when I checked, it just says, presumably dead. She, like, might be dead, which, to be fair, she already did her portrayal, like, come on. But, whatever. And if you're wondering if that's going to spoil anything for me in the Odyssey, I don't care if it spoiled it. I just want to see how it came to be. That's what I want to see. But anywho, this is their gacha animation if you are so curious.
Their teachings guide me. Facts and evidence strengthen the faith.
I'll give credit to where credit is due. The actual song for that is pretty nice because of the organ that you can actually hear in the background. But, and also I realized they're a bomber. You think someone of, you know, intellect and, like, wise wouldn't be a whole nuke. Like, I'm sorry? I'm curious. Now, just to get some more influx on that, it says here that the skill is Menthol Sensor. Menthol gas leaks out from the sensor and deals damage to enemies. If the target is inflicted with endless flow, it deals additional damage and inflicts them with a crit damage debuff for each target hit. Afterwards, menthol gas explodes and deals damage. The amount of damage increases proportionally to the number of enemies affected by menthol gas. If a target has a stinging fizz debuff and takes damage from menthol gas explosion, it causes fizz bubbles explosion, which deals area damage. Okay, hiccups, here we go. Kill me. The number of targets affected by Sting and Fizz determines the number of Fizz Bubble explosions. Unfortunately, there's no, like, special combi for adding him and Seltzer Cookie to the team, which I think is unfortunate, because you think you'd have some, like, Holy Blessing buff. But basically, you know, has the sensor and deals damage. It's just easy, but they're inflicted with Endless Flow, which apparently deals extra damage, which is nice, and also inflicts them with a crit damage debuff, so, apparently... That means, so any time that they get hit, they have a higher likelihood to get, like, crit or something like that? I don't know, or, like, their crit damage does less. It just says down there, crit damage plus 6% per hit, so I guess it helps us. But, of course, then Menthol Gas Explosions then does deal damage, which is very effective for water types, so definitely stack it up with water. And per Carbonate Charge. Yes, Carbonate Charge, which does a lot more damage, and it's proportioned to the number of enemies. So I think Menthol Cookie would be really good for, like, a big wave of enemies if there's, like, a whole ton of them nearby. I don't know if it would help in, like, an arena, because it's always going to be 5 cookies you usually face against, but I guess the less enemies that they're all the least useful would be, but still can do a good amount of damage. But I don't know, and of course, it causes Fizz Bubble Explosion, which will just, you know, deals area damage, which, again, helps with a whole big group of them. So... I feel like in regards to, like, group combat, they are definitely better, but for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and promote you a bit, because you have this as well.
Their great design becomes clearer with each passing moment.
Fair enough for me. And of course, I'm gonna go ahead and level you up, just because I want to see if I can get you level 30, but you do have some level up quotes.
May this dough serve the order.
I mean, I think it already is the moment that you assigned for this.
I shall devote myself to their teachings.
You already have. Like, I don't know if the spectacles are, like, you know, prescribed, but if the order prescribed those, I could see it.
I will walk the path of faith.
By the way,
Unwavering.
Okay, did everyone else notice he was just carrying a little dagger? Just like Ryan said, he just has this small little dagger by his side, like, okay, sure, why not? Anywho, let's go level you up.
I will walk the path of faith.
We know.
Unwavering. May this dough serve the order. I am ready to become an instrument of our godly creators. Dough. I shall devote myself
I
to
didn't know
their
there'd be more to that
teachings.
quote, I'm gonna be honest.
Faith grows deeper with each word spoken.
I guess.
My judgment is absolute, for it is rooted in their will.
Well, if you believe that, then I guess it must be true. Alright.
I shall act according to their eminence's teachings.
And I'll boost this up to level 30, decent amount of bomb powder used. And that gets you all the way up to level 42,000, which is pretty nice for 1-star promotion. But, let's go ahead and, first of all, I want to get my daily done over here. Let me just get this real quick. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful. Alright, so let's go over and test you out on a world exploration level. I'm probably just going to do one of the more basic ones, but I'll see, because I know doing these levels would be too hardcore even for me. Let's go back to the continent, go to Beasties, what am I saying? Not Beasties. No, I want to go to Crispia, and I'm going to go over to like, I'm not sure if Master Mode would do me any good. Probably no store, would I do Dark Mode? I don't even know, but like, Plummet Dark Mode, Plummet, I guess it depends on the power, like, because, like, how powerful would you need me to do these? 41,000? I guess maybe. I feel like I could do a little bit higher. If I went to, level 5, would Tainted Forest be so big? 80... I think we can do it. It sounds really ridiculous, but you know what? It doesn't hurt in trying. Anyway, where is my menthol? There you are.
Have faith, fellow devotees.
Yes, you do have some extra quotes for whenever I put you on the stage.
Not even a droplet of doubt in my dough.
I thought you were going to say not even a droplet of dough, but... yeah, we somehow got there.
Non-believers will fall.
I'm not sure if that thing believes, but... boy, howdy do, we could try. Alright, so... is your goal just to make them believe? Because I guess if you want to, like, I guess I can't be opposed. Alright, hello there, mozzarella. You look as beautiful as ever. Oh, that was the last cook. Okay, interesting. So what's some of the basic attacks that we can do here? So, just normal. Hit him. Okay, cool. May take a little bit of time to defeat, so instead I'm just gonna do this.
Rest in crumbs.
Rest in crumbs, sure, yes. And if someone's a huge altar on them, too. I'm probably gonna have to rely a bit on my, you know, skill, because I am taking a bit of damage, but to be fair, I kind of expected that from, being on a more lower level. Maybe they could be easier? A little bit. Are they healing? Oh, no, you're boosting up the attack speed. Okay, this is fine. I should be able to restore enough, as long as you, get the pleb out. Unless if this guy's just... no, that's why. He's boosting up his attack speed. Oh,
Rest in crumbs.
that's why. Okay, maybe I should have done a little bit... well, I do get a potion at the end of this, so that's good. Is this risky? Yes. But you know what? Sometimes you have to be risky to, be delightful or something. I don't know. Anywho. Imagine going through this at, like, ×2 speed. Are you kidding me? Alright, anyway. Big potion. And that gave me so much HP, I should be back to full. Yes. Alright, so we're just going to do this. Because, I was one-hitting those K counts, so that's good. But I'm pretty sure just revolving around that, you know, big blasts and, you know, what I've been doing is probably the best thing that I can do. So, can he tank? Did some good damage. Okay, honestly, that boss doesn't even do too much. I think more worryingly is the enemy. Because those lasers can be off, you know, the margins. I guess, you know, they're knocking me back a bunch. That causes the other enemies to, like, not heal. Oh, but they're healing. Okay. Okay, so let's do that real quick. That gets rid of the boss, and all that's left is this stupid pillar thing. Get blessed. Come on. Bless off. Be blessed. There we go. Stupid pillar. Alright, there we go. So... well, it's possible, definitely a little more on the risky side, but hey, he did all by himself.
A testament to their providence.
And their little things, their skill is just like, you know, that little dagger thing having a little essence to it from the sensor? I don't know, but it's gotta be something worth it. But, anywho, honestly, I thought Menthol Cookie would be a little bit more worth it if they had been combined with, like, the powers of, like, Seltzer, where, like, you can put them both on the same team and they'd have some special effect, but as far as I know, I don't see that. Maybe there's one that happens with Doe IL if they're paired up, but I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But with that being said, I feel like you could possibly, if you're going for a full like water type team, I feel like getting rid of swarms of enemies is really good. And if this is the case, I think always prioritizing on their lower cooldown would be good. Like, of course, buffing that attack up is good, but like 15 seconds of cooldown is quite a lot. And they do seem like they can take some damage, but like later on, they might be pretty fair, which makes sense because they're supposed to be in the rear position. So focusing on cooldown and just like bam, 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 multiple hits with the thing, just make it work. Beat him up badly. But that's just from that's my advice. I don't know if you would get the same, but that's just from me. But anyway, with that being said, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my kick around content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe? And also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get a kick around YouTube stuff for absolutely free. And there's also other social medias in the description that I'm going to be working on soon. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.